said if you have a message to get across to an American teenager, put it in 4/4 time with a heavy backbeat. A group of Albuquerque policemen is doing just that, using rock and roll to communicate with kids. KOB's Stuart Dyson caught up with the cops who call themselves The Force as they rocked Hoover Middle School today.
They'd rather play Wooly Bully than the theme from Dragnet, but they're cops to the core anyway. The Force performs in harmony with the police department's D.A.R.E program, convincing kids to stay off drugs and booze and shun the life of crime. A cop brandishing a Stratocaster instead of a Smith & Wesson is an exotic sight, especially to kids who think rock music started with Black Sabbath and ends with Slayer.
Well, we're not playing the heavy metal stuff. We're back in the old days where it didn't have a deep hidden meaning where you play the record backwards. You know, it's just fun music.
Jerry Gallegos, a motorcycle cop, played drums professionally on a Vegas circuit for 8 years. Back in Detroit, Gary Guthrie's band opened for Bob Seger. Sergeant George De La O played lead guitar for Rick and the Entire World, a legendary group from Gallup. Al Cimbala played bass in Albuquerque bands in the 60s, and Art Romero claims to have played with a mysterious group called the Delbert Butts Memorial Metal Band. Together, they make a joyful noise. Sorry, rock and roll haters, there are no plans to bust the Force for inciting a riot. Stuart Dyson, New Mexico Tonight.
Well, the police force would...
You certainly don't think of police officers, but as John Garcia reports tonight, the men in blue are out to create a new image in Albuquerque.
If you close your eyes, this band sounds like any other rock group hoping for their shot at the big time. But these guys want you to keep your eyes and your ears open. And in the meantime, they might just change your image of police officers. The group has been playing together already for a couple of years now, mostly at private parties, but now they've decided to hit the school circuit.
At first, they're a little apprehensive, and I think the best thing that we have to break the barriers to rock and roll music. They all love the music.
The group hopes to show kids that cops can be real people, too. Between songs, they talk briefly about the dangers of drugs. But it is the music that is the real message. Is this what you expected?
No, I think it's great that we have police guys like that. I thought they had a good message.
Kids don't get to see that other side of us, you know, that we're human too, and you know, we have fun too, and you can have fun and not be high.
Members of the group admit it can be a little uncomfortable playing rock music in a police uniform, but they're not about to give that up. Their current getup kind of has a way of getting your attention. John Garcia, Action 7 News.
Yours.
And I'm Trinette Ledford for Jane Metzler. Tomorrow.